All right, so I know this is not the normal intro for my channel, but that is because today is going to be a different video. But before I get into that, if you are new here, my name is Tay, or Tay on Tech on social media, and on my channel I like to talk about finance and tech related content. Also, if you are interested in getting into the cybersecurity industry, I have a free cybersecurity course here on YouTube that will be linked in the description below, and it will teach you all the basics that you need to become a cybersecurity analyst. And as well, I have a cybersecurity interview guide and the link below as well too, and that is also free. All right, now that we have that out of the way, today is going to be a different video. I'm not going to be talking about finance or tech. I am, but not really. That's not going to be the main objective of today's video. The objective of today's video is me to give you guys an update on my life. Yeah, I know. Ooh, we get an update on Tay life. Probably don't care. Anyways, I've been creating content maybe a month or two. It has been a minute because I just had like a lot of things going on in my life. Some good, some bad, some exciting. But you know, I'm here to talk about that. And I actually kind of like this setup. I broke my LED lights that goes behind my pegboard. So hopefully I have that on there by the end of the weekend. Next time you guys see a YouTube video, that will be there. Now that I have like this new setup, I will be more inclined to record videos because it's just such a clean look. Like, it's a clean setup. It's super simple. You have my lamp right there. You have that in the background. It just gives me a really simple and minimalist look, and I like that. But let's get into my life update. If you guys have been following me on TikTok, you have noticed that my Porsche Taycan has been in the shop for the last 3 months. I finally got it back. And I know I didn't share this update with you guys on YouTube. I probably should have made that entirely new video because that is definitely a video in itself. But I'm going to give you guys a quick summary on what happened. So I was going out to an influencer event sometime in May. I just bought the Porsche, actually, the Porsche. And I had it for maybe 3 weeks. And I went out, I went to this restaurant, and I walked outside, and I had like someone left like a message on my back window because the car wasn't clean, I know. In my garage, like the pollen and all that stuff. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of stuff gets on my car. And they left a message saying, hey, this person hit your car, here's their license plate number, here's my number, contact me if you need me. And I'm really glad that they left their information, because if they would have never left their information, I would have never figured out who did this, and yeah, that would have sucked. But what even made it even worse, they didn't have insurance. So I had to go through my insurance to get the car repaired, but that's not even a bad thing. So I had just traded in my Mercedes-AMG GT53. Had just traded in, but I was still paying the car insurance on that car. I never switched the insurance from my Porsche Taycan, from my AMG to my Porsche. And luckily, with car insurance, you have 30 days to actually make the transition to transfer the auto insurance over to the new car that you just purchased. So with me just buying that car, it was actually the 29th day in which I had just purchased the car. So they allowed me to do that. That took maybe a 2-week process of just getting all of that approved. So that took 2 weeks. Then it went over to the parts. The Porsche Taycan parts take forever to get in. And the thing is, one of the salesmen was telling me, like, they built the car out in Ukraine, and one of the factories out there was blown up due to like the Russia and Ukraine situation that's going on. So that also delayed the parts coming in even longer. So now I'm Ubering all over the place, and my Uber bill was probably like $1,500 per month because I ride Uber Blacks. Don't get on me. I just like Uber Blacks. It's an experience. It's cool. But yeah, so that's that. That is that update. I finally got it back, and I've been driving it like crazy because, again, I've only been driving the car for maybe a month max. So it's great to have that back. All right, so now that we have that portion of things out of the way, let's kind of get into the real real life update. I have a son on the way. Actually, he should be due in the next 2 to 4 days, actually. He should probably be here by either the weekend or the beginning of next week. So yeah, that is really like the big news that I have been talking on social media now within like the last month or two. Never really talked about it. That part of my life will not really be on social media. I'll probably talk about it and all those things, but as far as that, I don't think that part of my life is going to be on social media. But I'm super excited on me becoming a dad, because if you guys didn't know, I was raised by my mom, single parent household, no grandparents, no father in my life, nothing, just me and my mom. I have my great aunt, who we consider my grandma because she raised my mom, but no real actually grandparents, just me and my mom. And so like, I was just thinking like all these cool things like that I can now do with my son that I did not experience. And so, kind of back up a little bit. When I actually found out that I was going to be a dad, I decided to take up therapy again. And I know you guys are probably thinking, why are you going to therapy? And my thing was, I felt like there was definitely things in my past that I hadn't quite addressed. And the main thing about it is, like the past, my father and I have been in my life past. So I was like, let me go to therapy and let me close that portion. Now, not even close, but like, let me heal from that portion of my life. And therapy has been great, because like my thing is, I feel like how am I going to be a great dad when I still haven't healed from like stuff from my past, or I'm still holding grudges. And I had to realize, if I'm going to be the best father I can be, not to forgive and let go of stuff that just happened in my past. If I keep carrying that on, I'm going to instill that into my son, and that's just not something I want to do. Like, I really want to have like a great dynamic with my son. Like, even though my sperm donor is not in my life currently now, I still would like for my son to be able to meet him. Me and my father, we don't have to have any saying any dealings with each other, but because I didn't have grandparents in my life, I feel like that's extremely important for my son. And yeah, so that's kind of been like the biggest thing for me, for the most part. Like, I'm super excited. As I've been doing all these things, I've been researching a ton of different stuff. It's just, yeah, man, everything's been great, like, for the most part. Like, I'm super excited about that. Also, I am moving. Well, I've moved already. Another thing, I think I said this on TikTok and Instagram as well too, I'm not 100% sure, but I decided to downgrade my apartment. And I know you guys are probably wondering, why are you downgrading when you have a son on the way? Hear me out. So my previous apartment, I was spending about $3,800 a month. And I plan on buying a house next year around May or June sometime, but my lease ends in January. So with my lease ending in January, that means I'm either going to have to do another year-long lease, or I'm going to have to do a short-term lease, which is super expensive, or I'm going to have to do a month-to-month lease, which is also super expensive. With me doing a month-to-month lease in that apartment, it's probably going to be $4,500. I'm about to start to do like a 6-month lease. It's probably going to be around $4,700, $4,800. It really just depends on what the market's looking like right there. But for a fact, it's going to be over $4,000. And my thing with that is, if I plan on buying a house within the next 5 months from the date that my lease ends, then I should probably be spending less money on rent and saving that money so that I can actually buy furniture, put more on a down payment if I choose to do that. And just a lot of other things that I want to do. If I want to do some additions to the house, I add some different things to the house, and I have that money saved up. So what I decided to do, I decided to move to a different apartment. Still a 2-bedroom, still about, I think, 1,100 square feet. I still have an office. I still have a nice view. I still have a big kitchen. I still have a big closet. So it's pretty much the same as that kind of style apartment, but it's just cheaper because it's on the lower floor. So I didn't care about that. I'm not really into the whole high-rise things anymore. And my rent is now $2,400. So from $3,800 to $2,400, $2,300, whatever it is. I think it's $2,400. then I'm saving $1,400 a month. At a 10-month lease, $1,400, that is $14,000 that I'm saving on the year. Thinking about me furniture, I can add that to my down payment. It's just so much more. Or I can decide to invest the rest of it. It just really depends. So now that I have cheaper rent, I can save more money. I think that's like really the only thing that I can think about in my life update right now. But yeah, I will definitely start to create more videos. I will, because I love this setup, man. I love this setup. So yeah, I definitely plan on creating more videos. I plan on creating more technical content. I actually have some stuff that I'm recording right now. Soldering kit now, so I'll be doing more robotics projects. I'll be doing more soldering. I'll be doing all types of things now. So I have the space for it. I have this cool new setup. I have the right lighting. Everything's going good right now so far. So that's the quick update on this video. It's nothing too crazy. Just want to give you guys an update on what I'm doing currently. Wasn't meant to go into any more depth than what that is. Oh yeah, one more thing. So October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So I plan on creating content throughout the entire month of October that's giving you guys cybersecurity tips and tricks to secure your life online. And I will also be creating a YouTube video of 5 things that you can do to secure your life throughout October Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So look out for those videos. And yeah, that is the end. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Peace.